Jim from The Office and look at the camera.
Just.
Our audio's good.
We can cut away, and you'll be sitting like over on my chair, and you can just talk to the camera. So
I'm playing with the dogs.
Well, first, I think we need to inform.
Have we started?
Our
What?
name.
What was our
change.
intro?
That was our intro.
Our intro is.
Shouldn't we say our name when we intro? Like.
Oh, this is.
Welcome to the change name.
Yeah,
Insert
name here.
Because before we didn't know what the name is, so I don't even know how we can explain how we came up with this.
I had no input whatsoever. I'm still judging them for the name change.
Yes.
So our last one was the welcoming committee.
Which I was fine with.
But then Stefan and I remembered that we had an idea for a juice bar / gaming lounge that we were going to make. And we were going to call it the Social Walrus. So why not? Because it's fun, isn't it, Gage?
I have no input. I have
You have
I'm
input?
sorry. I have no comment
because
to
you
make.
weren't here for episode 0.
Oh yeah. Oh.
There's actually a reason why I'm into a small chair, so I can hold my ground. My center of mass is lower
So
to
we
the
can't
ground,
push
so I
you
can
over as easily?
defend myself easier from the ground clan.
But I can still punch him in the face.
Elbow, throwing blows, throwing blows.
Kitty. Topic 5. You go with your...
Actually, this was all written down. This was all planned. All of it.
We're shaking our
the
heads
audience.
Okay. Ask us your question that you have.
Oh, I like going on Reddit a lot, and the best subreddit is Ask Reddit, where people ask text-based questions. So I'm going to ask the Gron brothers for their opinions on some of the more popular questions lately. Give me a minute.
We don't have a minute.
I will
You're supposed
give
Are you
you
kidding
30
me?
seconds.
On the ball.
All right.
Man.
Question 1. What is one thing, if given a limit of 100 of them per year, that would make your life very difficult? You can only have 100 of these per year. What would make your life incredibly difficult but livable?
I'll go first. 100 squares of toilet paper.
All right.
Try to live off of that.
Devin.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. So I can only have 100 of them a year.
And it's gonna make your life difficult.
And it doesn't necessarily need to be like an item. Like, don't use this one, but you could do like 100 words.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
One word.
Podcast. You're talking.
Podcast.
I'm done for the week.
You're talking to someone in the middle of the week, and there's all of a sudden.
That'd be less than one word every like 3.5 days.
Oh man, I don't even know.
100 like rounds of ammunition. You'd go through that in like 2 days.
I'd cry.
100 watts of electricity. That's all that runs through your house.
It'd power this microphone for like 5 minutes.
This light bulb works.
I have to charge this at my mother's house and bring it here.
Alright, I'll go on to the next question. If you could place one object on the surface of Mars to confuse the heck out of NASA, what would it be?
Oh.
You can put any one object on Mars, so when NASA finds it on the surface of Mars, let's say like 5-10 years, what would just confuse the heck out of them?
What would be super funny that they'd just be like, well, it's something that they know, like, it's an everyday object, or
Sure.
something like crazy.
Either one works. Which one do you think would have a bigger shock value? If they found a Martian or if they found like a pack of gum?
I was gonna say a pack of cigarettes, just open and one missing.
Why is there 20 DVD copies of Titanic on Mars?
They zoom over it, and then there's a guy smoking that one cigarette watching Titanic.
They just they look through a telescope and there's just a guy looking right back in binoculars. That'd be awesome.
And then he's doing the thing where he's like, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you.
Alright. You are chosen by the people of Earth to ask just one question to an all-knowing being. The whole world is listening in and judging you. What do you ask to the all-knowing being? You're going to get one definite answer. Probably go philosophical and incredibly silly if you'd like.
What do I need to know?
Oh.
Why do I only get one question?
It's not like a
How
jingle.
tall are you?
What video game universe would you choose to live your life in if you had to live in one of those if you had to live in one video game universe?
Now, is this talking fun or being able to live?
Okay, here's a metaphorical situation. If you live in the Halo universe, you're not going to be Master Chief. You might just be a random dude on the side. Sorry, microphone off. Get a little closer to Ethan. How you doing, Ethan? Like I was saying, let's say if you chose the Halo universe and lived in that crazy world, you might not necessarily be Master Chief. You
You'd
might
be
just be
Lopez.
like a dude. You'd be Lopez.
Lopez.
Wait, but is it like the video game? Like if you die,
Yes.
you respawn?
No.
Oh. Well,
Well,
so
that
basically you
changes
want to go for life.
I don't really know there. Open for interpretation. Depends what the genre is. If you chose like Tetris, then sure, can come back.
Well, you're just one of the Tetris blocks. Help, help. Then half of you get like split off when you connect with
I
another
was
one.
gonna say, if it's one where you can't respawn, you can just pick one of them volleyball games for like
Oh.
PS2, you know.
Volleyball.
Well,
That's
why
why
people
people
play that where you don't die. Or if it's going for fun,
Let's go for fun. Call of Duty.
I'd probably pick Call of
Maybe it's because of your love for guns that are totally all around here.
I want to say
Dogs.
Halo, but I don't know.
Getting up on my leg. How you doing, dog?
Let's skip that. So, tell us about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh yeah. Recently introduced is Sledgehammer Games' next edition for the Call of Duty series. You know, like they have the thing going where it's Activision Treyarch every year. Well, now since Sledgehammer's been taking an active role in the making like multiplayer, they're making their own game. And this year for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, it's coming out on November 4th. They're basically making it like
Halo.
everything people didn't want it to be. They're literally dudes in like robotics. Like, you see the movie the one with Matt Damon, and he's like wearing the suit to get up Elysium.
Oh, Elysium, I have.
They're basically wearing like those half mech power suits. So they can like jump 30 feet and like take multiple bullets.
That's cool.
And they're honestly like super punching dudes through walls and like super future, like bat vision. It's
Bat-
like everything people didn't want them to do because like, oh, we don't want Call of Duty to become Halo.
I love
And
this
it
game though.
happens anyway, every time.
Well, people are gonna complain for about 6 months. Then the last month they're gonna be like, I guess it's alright.
Then they'll just play for days like they do in Call of Duty, and everyone just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
quick storm and get the game.
It'll be fine anyway. Ethan, how do you feel about the change?
I don't care. I don't play Call of Duty. Stefan.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So-
I haven't even seen anything about this, and I want it already. Just from what you said so far.
Like surge of experience.
Maybe they're gonna be converting.
right into your arm.
Like, here's the graph of Halo, and then here's the graph of Call of Duty, and then the future, and then the timelines just cross, and it's like,
And
and
then
everything
soon
blows up.
they incorporate both into one
And
game.
it will evolve into Halo of the Duty quadro portions.
They should be able to come up with a better name than that.
I thought that was a pretty good name, though. We did come up with Social Walrus, so.
Yeah.
I
Our new
leave
game,
us in charge of this.
first-person shooter. It stores in 1 month.
Nobody knows how to spell it, but it's fun.
Completely off topic.
That's fine. We have no chain of
Well,
command.
I know. Since the first episode, you know how I said that I need to get
No.
more
Yes.
Twitter
Episode
followers.
0.
than
You already
Kim
have.
Kardashian?
Stefan officially has more followers than Kim Kardashian.
No. Close.
I'm shocked.
She
and
has
appalled.
20.9 million, and I have 9.
That
So
is-
chip chop. I'm waiting over here. It went up when episode 0 I had 7, and now I have 9.
That sounds pretty good.
You
I
guys
went up
apparently
like
attempted to
none.
plug my Twitter.
Yeah, we didn't know your name.
It would have worked. You would have got me.
It's Perfect Tenold, by the way. We'll do something so you can click on it and harass him.
I probably need to make my first
Harassment.
tweet one of these days.
Well, don't worry, I only have 4 tweets.
Nice. And
Yeah,
if you
I
divide
saw
the
your
number of
tweet the other
followers
day.
by
I was gonna
tweets,
retweet it because it was about our podcast.
you get
Yeah.
2 followers per tweet, basically. That's how good you are. Just start tweeting more. That's how it
Oh
works.
yeah, that's
Of course.
why not?
Ethan's checking his phone for
I'm not checking my phone. I
Text
just had this up
inspiration.
already. No, I got this here. Okay, for those of you who record gameplay like I do, and you're using the Xbox One and you're like, oh my goodness, where's that option so that my game chat plays through my speakers? They're finally releasing an update so that you can do that. which would be nice because I always had to play and talk through my Kinect, which everyone knows is the worst sound in the world, right, Gage?
It's about as good as like Xbox 360 original voice messages where they're like, "Hey guys, get on the game."
Oh, that reminds me of the good old days when you have Xbox private chats before they had parties. You had to do like 1v1 private chat with people.
Yeah.
And you could never connect to each other. Oh, those are the best days. And then that brings back memories of lagging in Halo 3.
What's lag?
You.
You're the lag.
But yeah, anyway, that's important to me, I suppose, because I record videos.
This picture you got going on, Stefan, is beautiful.
Thank you.
Getting the shading perfectly.
It looks...
That mic looks nothing like any other kind of object that's shaped like that.
Stefan is drawing a very accurate picture of this mic. It's not overly rounded at all. It's pretty good.
Oh, man.
I guess the technical term would be the head of the microphone is a different color than the shaft of the microphone.
I was at work, or no, I was at work when I thought of the second one. I was laying in my bed, and I thought of a question that I want to see on XKCD.
XKCD is a really cool site where like this
Check it out.
Yeah.
physicist or something like that answers questions
Plug in them
in reality.
XKCD.
Like,
Very scientific.
incredibly. It's cool.
I want to know how many dead people we're drinking when we're drinking water. Because, okay, you know, body's made of a lot of water. You bury the person, water evaporates out of them, goes back into the whole water system.
Take a
and
sip. Oh, there's some grandpa in there. Mmm.
I don't drink any. You drink. You drink my shit, I'm assuming. Like, my water is from the non-dead people clouds.
That's all
filter
the same
mine.
thing, though. You can't.
I filter out the dead particles.
Does evaporation work from underground? Like, would it come out of their body, through their clothes, out through the coffin,
Well, they're
up through the
they're
ground,
in
into the air?
coffins, so but maybe you're eating really. I mean, not eating. Maybe you're drinking really old people that didn't have coffins.
So there's
Yeah.
dead and decomposing bodies in the ground?
And then you're just like
All
all
the
the
dead
people killed
animals.
and murdered and
Well,
buried.
that's the
and
same
you're just
logic
drinking
as
them.
like when people sweat, that evaporates. We're also
Yeah.
technically drinking sweat.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that clouds have some magic filter.
No.
I mean, look how happy
the
they
clouds
are.
are just
Do
like.
you even know how to
Yeah.
I haven't told you this
made?
before. I love clouds. Clouds are awesome. I love clouds. That's a thing.
You just turn on Gage's kissing a cloud.
They look like they taste good if we could get clouds. Like to eat.
Well, you know,
It's
pollution gets into the clouds, so why couldn't anything else
Some
get into the clouds?
acid rain.
Yeah,
Tasty.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
I want them to do that on XKCD. Figure out how many dead bodies I'm drinking.
Or
In
if you know the answer.
1 8-ounce glass of water. How many dead bodies?
How many dead bodies are you drinking for 8 fluid ounces of water?
What's your best estimate?
Yeah, if you make it this far into the video, post it in the comments.
If you haven't died already, please tell us.
I told some people about the first podcast, and I'm like, "Oh, what'd you think?" They're like, "Yeah, I listened about 1 second of it, and then I shut it off." I'm like, "Thanks."
No, that'd just be.
I got through 8 minutes of
like
it,
a
but I had
punch to
stuff
the
to do.
throat. It's like, yeah,
I'm
I started,
sorry.
but then I saw the picture, so I just shut it off, and you're just like, I could punch you in the throat right now.
Yeah,
It would be more inviting if
The
we had
good-
props
no.
and things like that, because for the most part I'm just going like this.
Well, the good thing is, those people won't hear this part about us insulting them since they won't watch it.
True.
So if you've stayed this far, we love you.
No,
You're the best fan
I
ever.
hate you.
Well, okay guys. Stefan, anything to talk about? Other than dead water.
I want to know about cloning.
It's possible, because they clone that one sheep, whatever the
Yeah, I
name
know.
is.
They clone that one sheep.
Let's call it Babe, because that's a pig, right?
I don't think it was Babe the Pig. I think it was like...
But
It
if
was a sheep.
if
that's
they
what the name
take-
was.
however they clone, I guess I haven't read up on
magnets.
Magnets.
We learned about magnets
We
today in
learned that
physics.
magnets basically affect everything today.
They've levitated a frog with a magnet.
Because-
They're like, oh yeah, we have this magnet in our warehouse that's stronger than the Earth's magnetic field. We're gonna levitate this frog because frogs are 90% water, and water is magnetic slightly.
To a point.
And it's just a little frog floating in there. And we're like,
Is it alive?
Just
yeah,
just a frog
you're just like,
spinning. It's awesome.
What would
Next week
mess
on the
it up?
podcast, we're gonna
No.
float Stefan in a magnetic field and
We're gonna
spin
make
him.
our own magnet in Stefan's
Magnet.
in Stefan's backyard, and we're
Yeah,
gonna like go
something that said
skydiving. in it.
magnet.
An electromagnet.
Yeah, you just
suck.
no.
all
You have
your
it like
fillings
you have
out.
it hidden under the leaves, and then right when someone walks over, you flip it on and just boom, they're gone out of the atmosphere. Or like your dogs, every time they walk by, you quick flip it on, and they like hop 10 feet in the air. Bloop.
Or you reverse it and it
It just-
sucks their collar down to
No,
the
I mean, hold
ground.
on. I just say just bust their legs. They're just a torso, and then you flip it in reverse, and then they fly up. Oh. Oh no, this is just going downhill.
I don't know what they're talking about anymore.
Anyway, what were we
Send
talking about
help.
before the magnets?
Well, I wanted to
Oh, yeah,
kill
of course.
myself and then raise myself as like my own child.
You just make
Would I
people
have the
confused.
same like conscience?
No, you wouldn't be able to think like a hive mind kind of thing. No.
Ooh, morphogenic field. Let's talk
I
about that.
highly.
Let's talk about morphogenic fields.
I don't know what that is.
Morphogenic fields, shout out to Zach if you're listening, because you know what this is. I've talked to you about this before. Morphogenic fields is the theory that we as like the human species collectively share something that would be like talk about like instincts for animals. Like all birds know to fly south for the winter.
Oh,
Maybe.
like the 100th monkey or whatever it's called, the 99th monkey.
I think.
Or
you're
for
right.
all you Doctor Who fans out there, it's the Ood.
Sure. But like morphogenic fields
It's
means
way
that
simpler.
like since all the humans are somehow connected through like instincts and like a hive mind kind of thing, if one person knows the answer to a certain question,
Yeah.
the odds of anybody else in the world knowing that answer are
Goes up.
better just because
Yeah.
someone else knows it. It's super cool if you think about it, just because like crazy things could have happened in history just because of that things happening like hemispheres away. People
Yeah.
could randomly be like, oh, I also know this now. Let's revolt against the king.
That's why crossword puzzles get easier to solve.
That'll get easier for me. That's for
Not
sure.
not Sudoku puzzles.
Sudoku's
I love
easy.
Sudoku.
I love Sudoku too.
Crosswords is
Easiest
impossible.
puzzles.
Let's make Sudokus out of clouds. I would love
No,
that.
was it you who was talking about like they made us? No, it's you. The Sudoku that's like extra big.
Yeah.
It wasn't in your game or
Yeah,
something.
it was a 9x9 Sudoku puzzle.
They're normally 9x9.
Or it was sorry. It was a Sudoku puzzle, but 9 of the puzzles.
Oh, so it was 81 by 81.
yes.
That's it
It was
counted up to
ridiculous.
81.
I think it did. It was
Well,
too much.
They make a Rubik's Cube one.
What?
That's
I've seen some
science.
weird Rubik's cubes. Like you have to push things in and twist them and
Bop it.
pull it,
Twist it.
twist it.
Everybody clap your hands. No, not for the audio quality. Bad. Snap.
Blow everyone's eardrums.
See that spike?
I saw the spike.
Oh my gosh.
We're breaking the
Windows
fourth
Vista.
wall right now, by the way. This is magic right
We're
there.
breaking the fourth wall in the beginning when you're like, by the way, blah, blah, blah. I had nothing to do with this name change. There is no fourth wall. There's like 3.5. Okay, if you combine those, we have 2.5.
We have like most of the ceiling.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I love how we're
We
just
have
talking about my
we have a guy shotting a gun, right?
Oh my gosh.
Show him the ticket. Go grab that.
Ethan, anything on your mind?
Yeah, today in school, these kids were beating me up. I couldn't stand it anymore. Just kidding.
Have you considered bullying? Like bullying them in revenge?
Yeah, it's called bullying. But. Oh, that's yeah. I don't think Gage has seen that.
Is that someone shotting a gun?
Yeah, they described his painting. I'm not painting his picture. Which one was it?
The left one, I think.
Yeah, guy shotting gun. Someone doesn't know how to spell.
I know who it was, but I'm not gonna mention names.
I would say.
It was me.
It
I
wasn't.
admit it. Well,
if you know me in real life, I will. If you make a grammar misstep, I will pounce. Nobody
yes,
gets away
it's
with
true. If you accidentally slur a couple words together, Gage will punch you in the vocal cords.
Right in the teeth.
And
Punch
he's just
every
like,
single tooth out,
What do you
one
think
by
you're doing,
one.
man? You think you can just mess up when you're talking to me? No. You're gonna talk properly. Otherwise, I'm not going to listen.
that. We're getting them ready for the real world.
We're already in the real world. We're just in a fake world. Like,
yes.
oh, by the way, here's the door to the actual world. And they like open up a compartment on the ground and it's like a second world inside.
Oh, where can I get a shipping container?
Oh, you're gonna bury a shipping container for Apocalypse. He's not going to bury it.
I'm not going to bury a shipping.
And he's going to bury the shipping container.
He's going to ship
in
his
an
stuff.
unmarked location in his backyard.
At this address. I don't know. Can you even order like shipping containers?
Well, I've seen people make houses out
How
of
do
them.
they? Oh, I was gonna have this semi deliver the shipping container to my house, and they had to bring a crane to take it off too.
Well, I think usually they have like the bed of their truck kind of like tilts and it like puts
They'll
it on the ground.
slide
They just
it on
drive
the
forward. And
But then you have to rent a crane in order to lower it into
no,
the
you
ground.
don't need a crane. Like,
How do
just
you lower it to the ground?
dig a hole.
Dig a hole under it. Just start
No,
digging
no.
it. Dig out until there's like a
Dig a-
stick of
Dig
dirt.
a hole. Attach some chains to it. Pull it with a tractor. And just
Oh.
throw it right into the hole.
I thought you were saying just pull it with your bare hands.
Bare hands.
Bare hands, rah.
I was thinking of his sprouting claws and just
Leg day at the
rah.
gym.
That's the
Yank it
that's
in
the
there.
noise for it. I've got another question if you guys are up for it.
Yeah,
from
sure.
the good people of Ask Reddit. If you could make one change/addition to any sport, what would it be? To make it more interesting or less, whatever.
They
you
have to take steroids and you can't quit.
That would make sports awesome.
Yeah, like
Mandatory steroids.
I forget which comedian I'd plug in, but they're like, I think it was Tosh.0.
Daniel Tosh.
Yeah, he was saying that it's mandatory that they should all use steroids,
I
and
think I saw that episode.
and they can't quit. So like an 80-year-old out there just gets poof, and just explodes, tackled on the football field.
I feel like adding in some sort of small critter, except in a large number. I don't know what one. I was thinking hedgehog, but hedgehog, no.
No, they're
you gotta, you
they're
gotta.
too cute.
They're, yeah, I was like weasels or something, but still.
In football, each team gets a bear. One bear.
One bear. That
No, every game is played in a Roman Colosseum with lions.
Oh no, we need to do that with soccer.
Lions.
I'd
in
actually
soccer
watch
or
like
bears?
real soccer then.
What?
I love soccer, but watching soccer is horrible.
I don't know. I like watching soccer and rugby.
I don't. Yeah, I like rugby.
In a riveting game of 0-1, the
Hey, that's what makes them so good. They're always close. That was 0-0.
Did you see that one video that was on Facebook?
He broke his shin.
No, this guy, he wasn't streaking. He was just running across the field with a sign, and these cops come out and they tackle him, and they just start like beating him, and the soccer players didn't like that. So one of them runs out and boots a cop in the head, and then all these soccer players just pile, and they're just kicking this guy, and it was awesome, but really bad at the same time. Other cops just took off running. Yeah.
That's good.
Take that, government. Oh, great. Now the government's going to come and SWAT team through my window.
there goes the rest of your
All our
roof.
power goes out, so we can't save this episode.
Oh, I'd be so mad. I've been in
I guess the laptop will still be on though
Yeah, that's
for
true.
now. So we'd click
Cameras
save it, then
probably
they'd
has
come
a
in,
battery.
then they'd smash your
Yeah.
laptop in.
So this theoretical blackout would actually have no impact on
No
the viewer.
impact on
Yeah,
Podcast.
really. So
The 3 people who are still here, this is for you.
you'll never know until next episode if we die after this.
Yeah, right.
Which, yeah, you won't know anyway. Because if we don't post the next episode, we will be dead.
Oh, and we're going to have, I don't know,
Tim
next episode maybe, or some episode, we're going to have Tim Stumo come on about the panda thing, so he can plug it.
The panda thing.
Are you doing a special? Like
Uh,
you two? Otherwise, I know he can get
Well,
he can get lengthy. No offense
Well,
if you're listening.
I know, that's what I was worried about, because if we were going to have him on, yeah, I guess we could do a separate episode, but...
Your dog is having a
Hey.
field day over there.
Hey! Oh, she's tearing up your shoe.
You don't need that to walk or anything.
I don't think that's mine. My shoe is over there, but she wasn't showing on
Are
mine.
you sure she probably ripped out? She probably ripped
Probably.
out the insole.
Stefan's off to save the world.
Good thing those are my work shoes.
Oh, good thing these are Amy's shoes.
Work shoes, like when you're working it. Oh yeah, we had
We'll edit that out in post.
I had some free time before I had to come back into Northwood for our like awards night thing today, and I actually saw the old movie, the original remastered Scooby Doo from like 2004
That one.
with like the
I was
CG
watching
dog
that
and
too.
like.
That one, I thought that one was so good.
Yeah.
That
And
was, like,
now
one of
it's
the best.
horrible.
No, I
Really?
still think it's
It doesn't
amazing.
hold up at all.
I thought it was no, like all those old shows and movies I used to watch. Those are still amazing.
Anything from Disney Channel is still great.
I hate Disney.
Oh, like Smart House.
I hated that one.
What
the most.
is that?
That lady was so annoying. I don't know what her name was, but she was
Oh,
like.
why?
Smart House is so good.
I just hated it.
It was
One
one
of
of
the house like. Then it generated a real mom for them, and
It was like
you
literally
can't
like
leave my house, and she creates a
a
tornado.
cybernetic house.
Yeah, I
like,
remember
oh, we'll
that.
do everything for you, including murder you for fun.
I thought that was annoying, but that was my personal
I'm gonna
opinion.
touch the mic. I'm not gonna tell you when. It's now.
Well, thank you for tuning in to AM 1500.
For the smooth jazz hour.
Bam. Epic Sax Guy plays this off every week. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
I
Electro
got you
remix.
today. I got you today.
Electro remix. Yeah, okay, tell him.
Okay, so we have a computer that's pretty well used for one of our classes at school, and
It has YouTube unblocked.
it has YouTube unblocked so that people can like watch tutorials and use it for whatever YouTube videos
School
they wanted
things.
to. So I made it so that when they turn back into their video, they need to click play and turn the volume back up because their video wasn't playing and I had the volume all the way down. But in the background, hidden behind different tabs, Epic Sax Guy, full blare. So like click, instead of having any instructions, bam, 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 bam.
Luckily, I did not turn the volume up that fast. Otherwise, it would have been bad.
In theory, it's not like that big of a like thing, but got some reaction out of him. He was shocked. At
Yeah, I
it.
was like, why is my video playing this? I don't remember this at all. I'll
Did
show
you-
you the video.
Did you think it was like back in the like 2000s where it's like you got Rick rolled?
Rickrolled.
Well, I was like, I don't remember this the first time I played this video at all. But then I was like, oh, Gaze is
So-
here. Of course.
Typical. Typical.
I didn't expect anything less.
I set the bar pretty high for myself. That's why I'm in
It's
this
about
lecture.
here,
So
and then you
I'm
set it here.
under the bar because it's too high. I don't want to hit my head.
Oh, okay.
You're too young for the bars.
Now you just need to learn to do some impressions, so then we can have some cool stuff on here.
Oh,
Just
oh,
Wrong stone.
oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
I know what you're talking about.
Have you seen both of them?
It's Leviosa.
It's Leviosa.
Oh. Have you seen the second one?
I don't know if
It's
I've
like-
seen the second one.
It's like the thing. I don't know if we told you this before, but Ethan and I used to be facing at work. We came up with our own name for a guy. If his name was just
Dunois.
Dunois is the best last name ever because it's
Dunois.
French. It's spelled Dunois for us Americans, but it becomes Dunois and like foreign and appealing in French.
In the foreign languages.
I love that for it.
I did something in this chair.
Well, good job.
Breaking everything.
All day, every day.
Can't stop, can't stop.
Can't stop, can't stop.
Catch, come on. This is our second of 6 mic checks.
Mike.
Yo, it's me, Cole.
Mike, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Mike.
Where you been?
I'm sitting over here. Who you guys talking to? The internet?
We don't hear.
Get out of here.
You shoe eater.
Punch all your teeth out.
Thank you for listening today. It's been a pleasure
Is he?
here at the Social Walrus
Name's under duress.
with our dogs barking in the background. I hope you don't mind.
And
I'm gonna try and get close to the mic as well.
We're just. We're getting intimate now.
This is their slow fade.
Stand up.
We're just wasting time until
It's
30
a
minutes.
slow fade up. It's actually pretty loud because we're close to the mic.
I don't know why, but
that was a pretty good Look at that. Yeah, that was like a.
Oh, have you ever seen the guys from Achievement Hunter did it before? You can make a dick-shaped sound wave.
What? How? Do it.
By making the it's like trying to make the large end and I can't. Wow. On our end, it's all right.
Now the people that are listening to us are just like it's blasting their ears out, and they're going.
Oh dear.
Ethan, are your editing skills up enough so you can say, please put if headphone users are present, turn the volume down for this next section.
I can do that.
Piece of cake.
Prepare for
Just
ear
edit
rape.
that right in there.
Yeah, so thanks for watching / listening / and/or underscore.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
But it hasn't been real fun.
I'm glad
There we
we
go.
said that correctly.
Make sure like,
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Check out my channel.
Send us some
Follow
love.
Perfect Tendel.
Sure. I'm probably gonna tweet eventually.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter too.
I tweet a lot.
No, he doesn't.
Tweedly diddly dee.
Come on, I need to get more than 9
Rockin'
people.
Robin.
Let's
We
go for
can
10.
get to a solid 11.
Yeah, I think we can.
Like, we can
by
turn it
next
up to
time,
11.
I bet we
15.
can get 11.
I'm
15.
following you. I can be 10.
Second high.
Yeah, you can be 10. Someone else can be 11. You know. And pretty soon I'll be at 20.9 million.
And then you can marry Kanye.
No.
You know, if
I'm
you-
not
oh,
a porn star.
By the way, Kenzie told me that their dad is the lawyer for O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Jenner.
I was gonna
Bruce
tell
Jenner.
you.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah. As soon as we posted that, I get a text. I'm dying over here. And he's like, he wasn't in the Olympics. He was the guy who defended OJ. And I'm like,
Why does that make them
I think
famous?
Bruce Jenner won an Olympic medal though. I think he was actually a swimmer. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
like
sure he was.
53% sure, more than half.
well, people can write in the comments of how wrong
If
we are.
you've actually made it this far, come up with something Bruce Jenner won an Olympic medal for.
And I applaud you for staying this long.
Give yourself a hand. Pat on the back. Go find someone to give you a pat on the back.
Or
Tell them the social walrus told you to.
Social Walrus.